What's up, guide hunters? If you are finding it difficult to survive all 7 days and survive 7 days in Arctic, do not worry because the first few attempts are usually the hardest. Today I will share the best beginner strategy that will help you prepare for the blizzard, manage your resources, and make it safely to the rescue helicopter. One thing you will notice very quickly is that planning ahead is much more important than rushing around collecting everything you see. Every day has its own purpose, and wasting time early can make the later days much more difficult. Trust me, following a simple schedule makes surviving much easier. Your first day should be all about learning the basics and getting your shelter ready. On day 2, focus almost entirely on fishing. After you have enough food, spend day 3 gathering wood. Days 4 and 5 are all about surviving the blizzard, while days 6 and 7 are mostly spent waiting for rescue and making sure you have enough supplies to stay alive. A lot of beginners make the mistake of collecting too much wood right away. It sounds like a good idea, but food is actually the bigger priority. Running out of fish usually ends a run much faster than running out of firewood, so you should secure your food supply before worrying about gathering logs. Speaking of fishing, your goal is to collect around 13 to 15 fish as early as possible. This is usually enough for a solo player to survive comfortably until the end of the game. If you can finish this before day 3, you will not need to risk leaving your shelter later, when the weather becomes much more dangerous. While fishing, always keep an eye on your temperature. Warm yourself near a campfire whenever your cold meter starts getting too high. If necessary, cut down nearby trees to build temporary fires. You can also sleep whenever your body temperature becomes dangerously low, because sleeping restores warmth. One thing that helps a lot is cooking your fish before the blizzard begins so every meal is already prepared when you need it. Now let's talk about gathering wood because there is a much faster method than the tutorial suggests. Instead of cutting every fallen tree into small pieces, simply cut down the tree, let the full log fall near your sled, and drag the entire log back to your cave. Even though the log is heavy, your sled can still transport it without splitting it first. This saves a surprising amount of time. Your cave also deserves some attention before the storm arrives. Instead of digging straight through the middle, expand it from the edges. This creates more storage space with less work and gives you enough room to organize your supplies safely. Before day 4 begins, your shelter should contain 3 full logs, at least 4 cooked fish, and enough space for a safe campfire. Keeping everything organized now will make surviving the storm much easier later. The blizzard is easily the most dangerous part of the game. During days 4 and 5, temperatures drop dramatically, visibility becomes much worse, and gathering resources outside is almost impossible. If you prepare correctly, there is very little reason to leave your cave during this time. Another important tip is to keep your burning fire away from your stored wood. Fire can spread between logs and destroy your entire supply if everything is stacked together. Leave several steps of space between your campfire and your stored firewood to avoid losing everything. There is also one simple trick that many new players miss. After bringing your logs into the cave, leave your sled outside instead of dragging it indoors. As snow builds up around the cave entrance during the blizzard, it naturally helps insulate your shelter, allowing your firewood to last longer. Once the storm begins, your priorities become very simple. Watch your hunger, keep your body temperature under control, eat cooked fish whenever necessary, and keep your fire burning safely. If you prepared well, you should not need to search for any additional resources. Finally, if your goal is to complete the game, survive until around 1 p.m. on day 7. That is when the rescue helicopter arrives near your shelter. Stay close to your cave, watch for the helicopter, and board it as soon as it lands. If you ignore it, you can continue surviving beyond day 7, but there is no guarantee another rescue helicopter will return later. Surviving all 7 days is much easier when you focus on preparation instead of reacting to problems. Secure your food first, Gather your wood before the blizzard, organize your cave carefully, and you will be ready for whatever the Arctic throws at you. If this beginner guide helped you survive longer, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Survive 7 Days and Arctic Roblox guides, tips, and strategies. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next guide.